Welcome to East Coast Elk Reviews. Today we're reviewing Starlight Distillery's Old Rickhouse Huber's Indiana Straight Rye Whiskey. Starlight Distillery's Old Rickhouse Huber's Indiana Straight Rye Whiskey, bottled at 46% alcohol by volume or 92 proof. It's aged for 5 years. It's distilled on Huber's farm, and it's a small batch. And the mash bill is 85% rye and 15% malted barley. I paid $36, which is MSRP, for this product. It was selected by Master Distiller T. Huber, and this is batch number 215. So I picked this up because I did have the Indiana Straight Bourbon Whiskey by these guys. I really enjoyed it. Finished it actually pretty quick. So I decided, why not? Pick up the rye, try the rye out. I believe it was the same price as the bourbon as well. On the back of the bottle, it says Huber's Starlight Distillery and our Rickhouse are located in Starlight, Indiana. Our small batch straight rye whiskey is aged in 53-gallon new charred American oak barrels. This straight rye whiskey has hints of sweet caramel, vanilla, and traditional spice notes that shine through, making for a smooth finish. Family owned and farmed since 1843, distilled, aged, and bottled by Starlight Distillery. So that is definitely something that I really like about these guys. They're farming the grain, distilling their own product, aging their own product, and bottling it. And it's just like full circle with these guys. Really do enjoy that. It says they are located at 19816 Huber Road in Borden, Indiana. If you want to check them out, you can go to starlightdistillery.com. And without further ado, let's crack this open. Check out the appearance. Poured myself a nice glass there. Alright, the appearance, I'd say it's like amber colored. Producing some nice alcohol legs. Let's go for the nose. With this, I get a big mint note. Mint, rye spice, some citrus candy. There's a little bit of a ethanol alcohol smell, so it does have a little bit of a burn on the nose. Getting a little bit of that caramel, vanilla, a little bit of char and oak. Smells pretty good. I get some of that malt from the malted barley as well. Now this does have a good amount of rye in it, 85% rye. Smells pretty solid, I will say. Some nice alcohol legs, once again. Yeah, looks pretty good. Let's go for the taste. Cheers. Right up front, get that caramel and vanilla. It's got a good amount of sweetness, but it is a little punchy on the palate. You get hit with that rye spice, big rye spice. Lingering citrus candy flavor. It's a little bit of an astringency. Kind of pick up on that malt, somewhat reminiscent of like a Scotch that's 100% malted barley. So I'm noticing that in this. The malted barley does kind of shine through, even with the rye being 85%. Yeah, it's actually it's got a good amount of sweetness, and then it has a good amount of slightly astringent oak and char on the finish. There's that mint again. Yeah, it's solid. It's like sweet caramel candy, vanilla, citrus candy, a little bit of mint, some spice. So it's yeah, it's the best of both worlds in my opinion. It's actually very reminiscent to the Willet Rye. I believe that's 4 years, but a higher proof, 54.4%. And this is 46%. Yeah, it's very reminiscent of that bottle, in my personal opinion. I think they did a really good job with this. Their bourbon was phenomenal, and it kind of gave that like crafty whiskey. This also kind of gives that craft whiskey style to it. Once you get into the palate, the spice, and there's a little bit of a alcohol burn on the back end, but once you keep sipping on the whiskey, it starts to die off, and you pick up on more of those sweeter notes, and the complexity definitely envelops. Yeah, I really like it. The mint note is definitely prominent, but it's not overpowering. It works very well with the citrus candy. I do really like the like mint / citrus candy combination. And it definitely goes very well with the caramel. Yeah, this is a solid product. I do like it. I will say though, I do think I like the bourbon over this, but that's not to say that this isn't good, because this is really good as well. I would for sure recommend trying this out. 36 bucks. Now, when I first bought the bourbon, I bought it at a place called Yankee Spirits. They sell everything MSRP, which is great. But they only had the bourbon and their blackberry whiskey, and I'm not really a big fan of blackberry whiskey or like flavored whiskey in general. So I kind of passed on that. Oh, excuse me. But then I went to another Yankee Spirits, because it's like a store. It's like a chain liquor store in Massachusetts. And they had the bourbon, the blackberry, but they also had this. So I was like, oh, sweet. I'll try that out as well. Same price, 36 bucks. And yeah, I would totally recommend it. If you guys see this, Starlight Distillery, if you see this or the bourbon, I would recommend picking them up, trying them out. I mean, you're getting a 92 proof, 5-year, small batch rye for $36. Yeah, so for a rating, like I said, once you start to sip on it, the complexity really envelops, and you get all those flavor notes that I really enjoy in a rye. I'm going to go ahead and give this with the price taken into consideration, I'm going to go 93. 93 out of 100. I think it's a really good product. Right around that A- range. Yeah, you can't go wrong. $36. I mean, there's some other stuff that I spent way more money on that I wasn't as impressed as I am with this product. Like I said, they're family owned, farmed, which is awesome. You love to see it. They're farming the grain, they're distilling the product, they're aging and bottling the whiskey. Full circle with these guys. And yeah, there you have it. If there's anything else you guys like to see on my channel, make sure to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos. Liquor Beer. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.